How is it going, guys? Drew Peacock here, back with another video. And if you have been following me on Instagram, you know that the Mustang took a shit on me, okay? And don't say, well, that's because it's a Ford. Fix or repair daily, Drew. Fix or repair. The Mustang motor, the Ford engine, the beautiful Coyote, God himself crafted that motor. The motor's fine. The Whipple took a shit on me, so I must have just got like a dud. The Whipple just seized up, so luckily the motor seems okay, but I'm gonna have to make a decision on what I'm gonna do. Now, it is covered under warranty, but once again, gonna have to make a decision. You guys will see in an upcoming video. Anyways, today though, I'm gonna pay some respect to my subscribers, so we're gonna do a little subscriber rice or nice. I'm gonna give my honest opinions on your guys' cars. It's an opinion. Don't cry if I don't like your car. I'm not Jesus. I didn't craft the Ford engine, so don't worry about that. Anyways, let's go ahead and dive right in. First car, I mean, is this your car? I don't know. It says street mobbing on it, and I don't know who the fuck decided to take a bite out of your hood, but I don't think it's functional. JNC! Oh, the JNC wheels, man. Quality wheels right there. Best of the best. Rays wish they could have that quality control, man. Such great wheels. Out in Wisconsin, I didn't think Wisconsin was a real place. I've never seen a Wisconsin license plate, so, I mean, I guess people do live there, but fuck it. The JNCs don't look too bad. Like, it's not a bad wheel design. I don't think it's an ugly wheel. I just know that they're just extremely cheap. But besides that, I mean, it's not a bad looking wheel. It actually kind of fits the car. Overall disappointing, just like the JNCs. Another Honda, but this is a CRZ manual. It's a turbo CRZ too. Wow. These things look like mouses. And I don't mean like an actual fucking furry little mouse. I mean like a mouse for a computer setup. Like, it looks like a fucking mouse, and nobody's gonna tell me otherwise. Somewhere in between mouse and tumor. I mean, Honda VTEC got a little turbo on it too. It ain't bad. It ain't bad. It's definitely better than that street mob in Honda we saw. And actually, the exterior on these two, like, I know I said it looks like a mouse or a tumor, but I actually don't mind how they look. I think the exterior of these is actually pretty stylish. I've seen some with few cosmetic mods that look pretty good. I don't know what the fuck happened here. I don't know why your tailgate has herpes, but besides that, I mean, it's honestly not that bad. So far, the best of the episode. That's not saying a whole lot. Okay, all right. Well, not the best looking Supra I've ever seen. That front end is it's leaving a little something to be desired. But this is apparently a Veil side kit, and yeah, it's a kit that transforms the beautiful Mark4 Supra into a fucking 4th gen Camaro. I like the intercooler. I'm happy to see it is properly boosted. I like the hood too. It looks pretty much identical. I think it's the same as my hood. Love it. The double-decker wing, though, I don't know. And the wide-body flares too, like, I don't know about all that. I have nothing wrong with wide-bodying a Supra. I think if you want to change the look of your Supra, go ahead. But there's just something about this kit that just, it doesn't look like nearly symmetrical. It almost gives like a homemade vibe, if you're asking me. I mean, I love how the intercooler just has so much airflow. Like, that is one thing I wish the factory bumper achieved, but it doesn't. The wheel setup too, not bad. I just think the kit is definitely period correct, and it should fucking stay there. Another subscriber car. Oh, look, a little 3-valve action. A little, well, it ain't a 3-valve. It's a little Cyclone or V6, whatever it comes with. But, I mean, it's not bad looking. It's just a little slow. A lot of slow. I mean, the 3-valve alone is pretty slow stock. So, the 6, now we're talking a whole nother level of slow. But exterior-wise, I think it's a decent-looking Mustang. Like, if I got this over my new Edge first, I think I'd be pretty happy with this V6. Alright, so I'm gonna need your detective fucking help down in the comments, okay? Camaro boys, please let me know. Is this a real ZL1? Something's fishy, okay? This hood don't look like a ZL1 hood. It says ZL1, and it's got a ZL1 front end, but the hood's a little fishy, okay? Also, the rear end says SS. Also fishy. And it also has dual tip exhaust. I believe the ZL1s of the 5th gens are quad tip. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure they're quad tip and their rear ends don't look like this. This looks like an SS, and someone just put a ZL1 front fascia on it. The carbon roof, if it's real, is cool, but ZL1 front end, SS rear end, wherever the picture is, that's just a little funky. Let me know down in the comments, Camaro boys. Is this an SS or is this a ZL1? I'm leaning towards SS, but once again, I think the SS hood also is different. So I honestly have no fucking idea what I'm looking at. This episode is just like only muscle cars. Like, we started off with a couple Hondas, but now we just got nothing but muscle cars. Damn, that is Fucking Ninja Turtle interior right here. Well, they fucking skin the Ninja Turtles and dye it red. God, I'm so tired of these front lips or splitters, whatever you want to call them, that are just going straight into the bumper. This one might not be, okay? He could be going into his little crash support, but just from the way it's looking, it looks like it's going straight into the plastic. And I think if it didn't have that, the car would be clean. Like the rear end I like, the wheel setup I like, underneath the hood looks a little fucking musty, but besides that I like it. The Ninja Turtle interior with a harness bar, is that PVC? Or is that welded? That looks like PVC, but I could be wrong. Like, I like everything except for the fucking splitter. Yeah, I don't know. Even though it's an APR splitter, I don't know. I just don't like it. Everything else, though, not bad. Oh, no. Not another one. I actually can't complain about this one, surprisingly. Even though, like, stance cars and shit aren't really up my alley, like, I can't really hate. It's clean. He didn't fuck it up. Like, I don't know what the fuck this thing says right here. Ghost gang? Gotta say gang. I thought it said ghost grind. It's like, damn, this guy really loves fucking COD ghosts. But no, honestly though, the exterior of this car, like, I can't really complain. It's clean. It's simple. Like, there's not a whole lot going on, and I like that. Well done. Well done. So this is a perfect example of don't judge a book by its cover. You see a little old Toyota Corolla, you're like, whatever. Offset's dog shit, you know, it's just whole stance is pretty ass, leaves a lot to be desired. Hood pins though, okay, that's kind of cool. I see a little like exit exhaust right here, whatever. Maybe he just has like a loose radiator hose, whatever. Maybe that's his radiator drain for whenever this thing overheats. He needs to fucking let it blow off steam somewhere. I mean, that makes sense. Oh, he's got a fucking twin turbo Lexus V8 underneath the hood. Somehow, somewhere, this guy fit a twin turbo Lexus V8 underneath the hood of this. God, I love cars. Like, this is so fucking cool. Like, how can you not just want to do something stupid like this just to own it? Like that's kind of how the WAP was. I was like, I just want to do something stupid. Now, it was really stupid, and I do somewhat regret it. But this, I feel like this I wouldn't regret. There's no way in hell I would regret twin turboing a little fucking Toyota Corolla with a V8. Like, that's sick. That is sick. I think this is my favorite car so far. I wish the pictures were a little bit better quality, but I think so far this is my favorite car of the episode. That is really dope. By the way, he says he's pushing around 720 wheel horsepower. Holy fuck. Another Shelby. Owner says he hasn't done much to it. He just picked it up. He got some lowering springs, some aftermarket wheels, and I mean GT350s, Voodoo 5.2. Great sounding motor. See this without the lip? Just kind of similar to how the other one was. This is much better looking in my opinion. I mean, the front fascia does look a lot more aggressive anyways, but I mean, like, just without that stupid fucking lip, it just looks so much better. Like, the factory lip it comes with is plenty. Don't need to stack them up like a goddamn double stuffed Oreo. Now, this is pretty cool. It's an NA Miata. I mean, now you might just think, all right, whatever, it's an NA Miata. No, but this is one of 26 NA Miatas in Israel. That's pretty cool. That fact alone. I have a subscriber in Israel who owns one of 26 NA Miatas in Israel. Now, here they're a dime a dozen, but I can only imagine this car in Israel, this is money right here, okay? I mean, I don't know how much money. I don't know what the demand for a Miata is in Israel, but I still feel like just even the condition it's in, great condition, that's money right there. I mean, there's a couple things I don't like the little heart totem thing. I mean, it's not my style, but it does fit the car. This is a very happy car. It's a lovable car. It's got hearts, okay? And that's the Miata's heart. Just let it be, Drew. Let it be. Okay. All right. What? A fucking WRX without a Cobb sticker? I didn't think they existed. No Cobb sticker on this one. That's crazy, unless the tire lettering. No, tire lettering does not say Cobb tuning or anything stupid like that. That's great. And this one, even though it's got a lot going on, it's not in your face about it. It's not no fucking radioactive color changing wrap that's fucking fluorescent and glows brighter than the sun at night. No, it's like it wants to be hidden, but at the same time stand out. And this is, once again, like I said with that GTI we saw earlier, this is kind of my style, where it's like, it's cool. There's little details that are done to it, and it's just like precisionally done and meticulous, but at the same time, it's not in your face begging for attention. It doesn't have a giant chassis mounted wing. It doesn't have a fucking bunch of hearts all over it and some anime stickers. Oh, that would have totally butchered it, but he did a very good job with this car. Congrats. Another one that I actually don't hate off the first picture. I'm seeing something on the rear quarters that is making me a little nervous, but The first picture wasn't too bad. Even like these pictures, not too bad. He's actually like taking it out. He's driving. He's having some fun. I'm wondering why he's taking photos from like 50 yards away because what are those? Google, show me this dude's balls. Flowers. Flowers. And a broken heart sticker. And JNC wheels? Correct me if I'm wrong. Is that JNC right there? How are you going to do that? How are you going to do me like that? No wonder you were showing them from so far away. Look at them. They're JNCs. I could be wrong, okay? They could say something else, but to me, that looks like a JNC logo. Comment down below. Are we betting those are JNCs? Oh, man, there was so much going for it. We got, no, not the, oh, Daddy was right. I know a set of JNCs when I see them. I mean, they look like fucking TEs, and I know not everyone has the budget for TEs, but, I mean, you can't be doing all that. You can't have status figure as your banner and then be rocking the JNCs. You can't be doing that. That's a sin. That is a sin. That's like, it's like, you know, wealthy lifestyle and then have a fake Rolex. Like, you can't be doing that, man. I caught you in 4K. I mean, if we could zoom in and see that detail in 4K, that is indeed a JNC logo. And you indeed do have a status figure thing. What's your at? Okay, I'm trying to see what is that thing. This is something wagon. It says fucking, I don't know, budget wagon. Which I guess would make sense, but it doesn't say budget wagon. I don't know what it says. Should say disappointing wagon, because I was really expecting more, especially from coming off of that last WRX. And I mean coming. I busted. Miata built for the canyons, ready to rip. Wing is functional. Everything functional. At least hopefully. Because I mean, with a front end like that, you better hope it's being functional, because that shit is fucking ugly. It's like the front end I would draw if I was like 5 years old. Like, that's the opening. But I mean, when you got R888s squared on a fat fucking tire, I mean, that's respect. Especially if they're being used. I was at a meet the other day, and I saw this like fake top secret Supra. There's a weird story behind it, but I'm pretty sure it's fake because, anyways, I'm not gonna get into that. He had a 335 squared wheel setup on it. 335s squared. I was like, this has got to be the slowest fucking car in the world. I think it makes supposedly like 700 wheel. But he never provided a dyno sheet to anyone that's ever asked, so I don't know. But it would be the slowest 700 horsepower out there, like slower than a fucking Hellcat. But let's get back to the Miata. I think one of my buddies has this like front lip system going down, and it like actually produces a shitload of fucking downforce. So I can vouch that that does work, and I believe it's not cheap either. And I fucking correct me if I'm wrong, it's made of wood or something like that. Like it's pretty ridiculous. But yeah, if you're gonna be ripping it through a canyon, I mean, why not? All right, we'll do a couple more. We got a C6 Corvette, and this is, I think, my girl's, like, she wants one of these like so bad. And I mean, she could do it. She just got to start saving a little bit more money and start making more videos, because it ain't gonna pay for itself, and I definitely ain't buying one. I mean, I love them, don't get me wrong, but I mean, the motherfuckers are expensive, man. These things hold value, and they're great looking cars. Oh, dude, that rear end, man. Oh my god, I'm falling in love with that rear end right now. I'm not even a huge fan of gloss black paint, because I feel like it hides a lot of body lines, but that rear end is just so juicy. I don't know if it's just because this paint is like super clean or what, but that, oh, I could stare at this all day. I just love how that rear end looks. Maybe it's the taillights, maybe it's just me. Maybe I just love big fat rear ends. That shit's fat. Why are your reverse lights on though? That's weird. All right, last car. Toyota Corolla XRS. I see an intercooler, which is pretty fucking sweet. Like, that's not a very common sight. And that's because this one makes around 300 horsepower, which is probably really fun for a little grocery getter like this. Like, for something that you're gonna go and fuck around with in daily drive, like 300 horsepower is more than enough to have fun with. Nice little cast manifold. We got turbo. Wastegate position is in a really good spot. It's a nice manifold. I mean, it's pretty cool. Everything is like right up in front in your face. Like, it doesn't look like a complete cunt to work on like other cars. Wheels work. It looks like there's some Koenigs. They're a little bit on the offer-up special side of things, where they just look a little bit too like flashy. That's kind of what I mean by offer-up special, where they're like, you know, they're more for the appeal than performance. But Koenig's a good brand. I think it's pretty cool. Definitely something you don't see every day, and I'm happy you submitted it. Pretty cool. Anyways, guys, that is going to do it for this video. Hopefully you guys did enjoy this video. If you did, let me know down in the comments down below which car was your favorite. I personally like that. Well, both Corollas were pretty sick, actually. I'm not even gonna lie. There were a lot of great cars this episode. One of the best episodes I think we've had it in a minute. Very few ricers. Just a couple. Anyways, if you want to submit your car, send it to my Gmail, drewpeacock.clips@gmail.com. And until next video, peace. Don't forget to subscribe.